Should you summon Kill la Kill crossover summons? The long-awaited banner for Kill la Kill has finally returned in Grand Summoners. After years of waiting for some people, they finally get their chance again to obtain Mako, Ryuko, and Satsuki, which is very good. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening around this time in terms of login bonuses, in terms of events, so a lot of crystals to obtain and get, especially if you're free to play. Now, I will not lie and tell you that these units are not god tier, because one of them is considered one of the best support units in the game, and the other two are pretty okay for what they are. Definitely Ryuko is miles ahead of Satsuki. So this banner will feature Ryuko, Satsuki, Mako, Malia, Nerim, and Lian. Now, if you want to know anything about the Kill la Kill units more in depth, I've made a video covering all of them and their buffs. I even made one specifically for Mako, so those should be popping up on your screen right now in cards in the top right. So make sure to go check those out if you want a more detailed breakdown of what each of these units do. I'll give you a quick summary here, but nothing too great. So Ryuko, physical nuker. Satsuki, she's literally female Roy. Mako, do I even need to say anything about this chick? Before we get any further in the video, let me say this. If you're not subscribed yet, you should subscribe to the channel. 40% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, and it only takes 2 seconds. Because hey, if you subscribe, you don't have to keep typing in my name on the search bar 24/7 to try to watch my video. It just pops up in your sub box. So hey man, why not save yourself some time and click that subscribe button? Let's just be honest here. The filler on this banner is not really the greatest. Like, Awoken Malia has kind of fallen off quite hard. There's a lot of other units that are in the game that are able to do her job a lot better. One of them being Fubuki, another one being Santorimaru. There's just so many options now compared to just Awoken Malia. Nerim is very interesting, I guess you could say, because people use her in arena most of the time just for auto revives, because if you don't know what Nerim does, she revives your whole team. So maybe like you could kind of have some cheese strats and all that, like in RTA or something, or that finally comes out with Nerim. But even then, I think Nerim is a kind of old unit. Like, even with her modifiers, you can see that she only has 22,000% on her true art, and she's very like status element focused as well. And then Lian, I think, is still pretty okay. It's just her modifiers are really freaking low, but she probably has one of the coolest mechanics in this entire game, which is the hit count combo mechanic. The more she attacks, the more hit count that she gets. Upon reaching like max hit count, she gets a bunch of different buffs, and she is like a pretty okay burst arch gener. Still, like, the only problem is that you have to get the hit count up pretty high, but that really isn't an issue, especially because her kit synergizes really well to make that happen. But even then, like, if you need an arch gener on your team and you got to pick between Finn, Mako, and Lian, you're not gonna just pick Finn and Lian. You're gonna pick Finn and Mako. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why I don't really like her too much anymore. She still is a really cool unit to me, but unfortunately, I just don't think that she, got that. So very unfortunate they had to riddle this banner with 3 units that are kind of just not really in the meta anymore. Still can be used, don't get me wrong. But with those 3 units, overall, it kind of hurts the banner's value. You know what I'm saying? It's not the worst, but it's more so that you're really only doing this, I think, for possibly 1, maybe 2 units in this entire crossover. What I mean by doing this, of course, is summoning. So let's head on to everybody's favorite part of the video. Should you summon? Now, this banner is very unique in the sense that Mako has finally returned. If Mako wasn't on this banner, I think this could be an easy skip for a lot of people. But with Mako being here, here is my, I guess, argument with everything. If you are new to the game, I'm talking about brand spanking new, re-rolling, all that type of stuff, you should absolutely get Mako. Reason why is because she is such a big help at later stages of the game. She will carry you through early stages, mid stages, all that type of stuff. No matter what, Mako is like the best support unit in this entire game, only to be rivaled by that of Usurpa, which Usurpa is probably never coming back. And the reason why I'm talking about Mako in this final verdict more so than like anybody is because, let's be honest here, everybody's summoning on this banner for one specific reason, and it's to pull Mako. So if you're new to the game, re-rolling, make sure you get a re-roll with Mako no matter what. If you've been playing the game for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, maybe you've been here since OPM, ReZero, who cares? Let me just say that Mako, you guys seen her a lot in my videos, especially if you guys watch them all the time, which, hey, appreciate the support. You guys see Mako pretty much every single one of my team comps. There's a reason for that. She is just the best offensive support in the game. If you do not have a Serpa, I think you go for Mako. I personally feel like you summon on this banner, because if you have the counterpart to Mako, which is a Serpa, because a Serpa is more of a defensive oriented support, I think it's up to you. It's like, do I really want Mako, or do I want to kind of skip out? Because yes, Mako is insanely broken. She's going to be a luck unit, which is going to make her even more OP. But if you already already have a Serpa and you're content with that support unit, you're like, you know what, this is good enough for me. I don't think you really need a summon. But if you do not have Mako or a Serpa, absolutely get Mako. She is just way too freaking good. If you're a veteran, been playing the game for a long time, and a whale, let's do these both at once, and you want Mako, summon. I really shouldn't even have to say this to a lot of the whale slash veteran players because they've seen it, you know, they've been here for a while. They know how strong Mako is. There really isn't a negative. There's no downside to pulling Mako. Everything that she does is insane. I think the only downside you can really say is that she has really long animations, but she's invincible while she's doing those animations.
But OP, what about Ryuko and Satsuki?
Okay. Let's give them some spotlight too and not just give Mako the entire verdict. If you're summoning for Mako, let's say and you're a whale, right? And you want Ryuko too, or even if you're just not even a whale, if you're just summoning just to summon to try to get Mako, but you want Ryuko as well, then I think that just adds more value to the banner because overall you have a better chance of pulling, you know, something that you want. Like I said, Ryuko is a physical nuker. She will nuke anything in her path, but of course, the main prize is Mako herself. Me personally, I really want Ryuko because I do not have her, but I don't know if I'm going to go like super hard for her. I don't know if I'm going to really be spending money. I don't think I will because I already have 2 of the units on this banner. So it's kind of like, oh, do I really want to do that? I don't think so. So if you want a physical nuker, then of course, try to go for Ryuko as well. If you need a breaker, I don't think Satsuki's it, but just keep in mind, this is female Roy, okay? Like, that's literally it. That's all Satsuki is. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. Tell me down below if you're going to be summoning. If you are, I wish you the best of luck. If you already have Mako, you guys know we can just skip this banner unless you like want Ryuko as well. Me personally, I'm more than likely skipping. I might just do my guarantees just to see if I could maybe pull Ryuko, but I'm not going like super deep on any banner to try to get her. I'm going to be saving to the next banner to get released, which I'm assuming would be, I don't know, Phantom Snipers or Sacred Union, or who knows what's next actually. But yeah, I wish everybody luck on your summons. Giving everybody who watches this video and likes it a +1 to their luck stat. I wish all you guys the best of luck, my friend. But guys, thank you all for coming out again. It's been your boy OP. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And last but not least, man, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water because y'all gonna need it. Good Lord. Y'all may need even holy water. Sheesh.